Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are diving into the absolute bedrock of modern manufacturing, and that is CNC machining. Honestly, if you look around you right now, chances are you're within arm's reach of something that either contains CNC machined parts or was manufactured using CNC equipment. It's kind of the invisible force shaping our modern world. And today, we're going to break down exactly how it all works.
Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with Superpower 1, Extreme Precision and Consistency, then Superpower 2, Complex Geometries, followed by Superpower 3, Material Versatility. After that, we'll dive into the real-world arenas for applications and finally wrap things up with the economics and the future of the industry.
Okay, let's kick things off by defining what CNC actually is. It stands for Computer Numerical Control. Put simply, it's a technology that takes a digital concept, like a 3D CAD model on your computer, and transforms it into a physical reality. It does the whole thing by using computer programs to direct mechanical cutting tools, which completely automates the machining process.
Now, the real kicker here is the scale we're dealing with. When these digital instructions are fully optimized, these systems can hold deviations to within a staggering plus or minus 0.01 millimeters. To put that into perspective, an average human hair is about 0.07 millimeters thick. So this machine is holding tolerances at a fraction of a single human hair. That insane level of accuracy is exactly what allows us to produce identical parts across massive batches.
Let's move right into Superpower 1, Extreme Precision and Consistency.
Because, think about it, doing something perfectly once, that's a great achievement. But doing it perfectly 10,000 times, that's what defines an industry standard. All of that precision is driven by a digital numerical language called G-code. G-code precisely defines every single tiny movement of the tool. Once you lock that program in, it executes the exact same tool paths for every single part, whether it's the very first one off the line or the 10,000th.
But you know, software alone can't guarantee physical perfection. You need a few more things to make the magic happen. First, you have a highly rigid cast iron machine design that minimizes vibration and deflection. Second, there are these closed-loop feedback systems that use servo motors to constantly correct microscopic deviations in real time. We're talking adjustments as tiny as 0.001 millimeters. And third, advanced CNC setups actually integrate thermal sensors to compensate for heat expansion during long production runs, while in-cycle measurement systems adjust for the microscopic wear and tear on the cutting tool itself. Which brings us to Superpower 2, Complex Geometries. So, most standard machines move in three basic directions: the x-axis going left to right, the y-axis moving front to back, and the z-axis going up and down. Pretty standard, right? But 5-axis CNC machining throws rotational movement into the mix. Because the computer controls all of these axes simultaneously, the cutting tools can carve out incredibly intricate, swooping, curved shapes that would be painstakingly difficult, or, let's be real, absolutely impossible to achieve manually.
Normally, if you're making a round part, you start on a lathe, which spins the material against a stationary tool. Then, you'd physically move the part over to a milling machine to cut out the square features. But modern lathes with what they call live or driven tools can actually combine these operations. They seamlessly perform milling tasks like drilling, slotting, and tapping, so you get perfect round and square features without ever having to unclamp the part and move it to another machine. It's a huge time saver.
And that leads us perfectly into Superpower 3, Material Versatility.
People often compare CNC machining to 3D printing when they're figuring out how to manufacture a part. And when you do that comparison, CNC offers a vastly superior material library. 3D printing is awesome, for sure, but it's traditionally restricted to plastics like PLA, nylon, or ABS, and only super high-end printers can handle metals. CNC machining, on the other hand, it easily handles everything from high-strength metals like titanium, steel, brass, and aluminum to specialized engineering plastics like PEEK and even soft stuff like wood and wax. It's incredibly versatile.
But keep in mind, having all these options means you need a really solid game plan. You obviously can't cut titanium the same way you cut wood. Slicing through harder metallic materials requires specific, highly wear-resistant cutting tools and the heavy application of coolants. The sheer physical forces at play are unbelievable. Those coolants are absolutely critical to prevent the cutting tool from overheating, and more importantly, to stop the actual part from deforming under all that intense heat and friction.
So, where does all this amazing technology actually go? Let's check out the real-world arenas, applications. In the aerospace industry,
Absolute precision isn't just some goal. It is literally non-negotiable. Lives depend on it. CNC machines are tasked with producing incredibly intricate turbine blades that require flawless aerodynamic contours. They also carve out robust airframe brackets and housings, typically out of incredibly strong but lightweight metals like aluminum or titanium.
Meanwhile, over in the automotive sector, it's all about high speed and stable cycle times. CNC, they're relied on heavily for precision operations like boring out engine blocks, machining gearbox cases, and creating perfectly smooth pistons. Plus, those 5-axis CNC machines we talked about are absolutely essential for crafting complex aerodynamic molds and custom components used in high-performance racing vehicles where literally every fraction of a second counts.
But it's not just heavy machinery. CNC is completely reshaping healthcare too. It's enabling the production of hyper-reliable, cutting-edge surgical instruments. And honestly, even more impressively, it's paving the way for truly personalized medicine. By taking digital 3D models of a specific patient's anatomy, 5-axis machines can carve out one-of-a-kind orthopedic implants tailored perfectly to that single individual, which massively improves recovery times and overall outcomes.
Now, these critical medical and aerospace applications don't just demand precise dimensions, they demand exacting surface finishes. Different machining processes yield different levels of microscopic smoothness. Standard milling and turning can get you a really great finish, sure, but for the absolute finest surfaces, we're talking down to 0.1 microinches, a secondary grinding operation is often required to get it completely flawless.
All right, let's bring it all home with our final section, the economics and the future.
Here's the big takeaway. CNC can practically pull off miracles, but those miracles come with a pretty hefty price tag. The cost of machining is heavily driven by the tolerances and surface finishes you ask for. Demanding super tight tolerances means you often have to utilize those secondary operations we just mentioned, like grinding. And that adds significant expense, increases material handling, extends lead times, and drastically drives up the cost of quality inspection. So it's always this constant balancing act between chasing perfect precision and keeping things economically viable.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with something to chew on. With new materials, emerging 3D printing synergies, and advanced 5-axis technologies constantly evolving, the boundaries of what we can create are expanding every single day. So how will customized, ultra-precise parts continue to reshape personalized medicine, the aerospace industry, and the vehicles we rely on every day? The foundational technology is already here. The only real limit now is our digital imagination. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive.